It's a beautiful afternoon for a game today, folks. I'm Andy McNamara, and this is Axis Football. Today's matchup features a couple of the league's most prominent players. To keep track, our tech team has placed an X under their display to help spot them. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. Rogers kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. He'll return the kick up near the 30. First and 10. Boone with the handoff. And he will be brought down by Gray. That will be good for about 1. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go. Boone surveys the field. He's got a receiver deep on the left side of the field. There's a flag on the play, and the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to get the offense for holding on that play, and they'll take the penalty. Second down. Hand off to Chapman. Caldwell with the tackle. That will go for about 5 yards. Third down and long. Boone surveys the field. And he's brought down by Clay. Brought down by Greer. That will keep the chains moving. It looks like there was an injury on that last play. We'll have to see if he returns. First and 10 for the offense. Hike. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. Second and 10. Go! Drops back into the pocket. He's looking deep down the left side. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. Throws one. A flag on the play. Complete. And he will be brought down by Smith. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think this one is going to go against the offense for pass interference. They'll accept the penalty. Third down and long. Boone makes the throw. It is caught. And he is brought down by Lynch. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. Boone surveys the field. And Jennings gets a hold of him for the sack. Loss of 11 on the play. The defense lines up in a 3-4. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. The big play, complete. And he's tackled right away. A huge gain by the offense. 2 backs for the offense. Hike. Hand off to Chapman. And he is eventually brought down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and goal. Gets into the pocket. Play action fake. Batted down and incomplete. Second and goal. Tonight. Boone with the hand up. And he steps in for 6. Touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. Tonight. Here's the kick. And the kick is good. They will strike first today with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. And French with the kick. He fields the kickoff. Breaks away from the first defender. Ripped to the ground. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. The receiver goes into motion.
Go!
Bounces back to pass. He throws it deep along the sideline. It will be caught by Ball. And he's immediately brought down. That'll be good for a first down. The offense comes out in a 4-receiver set. He steps back to pass. There's a flag on the play. Tackle made by Glover. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Ref is going to catch him for defensive holding. They'll accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. He'll pitch it off to the runner. Tackle made by Rodgers. That's good for about 2. The offense comes in on second down. 2 yards to go. Advances back to pass. Finds a receiver along the sideline. Tipped away and incomplete. Third down for the offense. 2 yards to go.
Go!
Francis hands it off. And Cannon makes the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense lines up to kick the field goal.
Hike.
Rodgers will boot it here. And it sails through. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score. Here comes the kicking team. Rodgers kicks it away. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Boone hands it off. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will bring up second down. Second play of the drive. He makes the throw up near the 45. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 19. Operating from under center. That will do it for the first quarter. A close matchup so far today. The offense sets up with 2 backs.
Hike.
Boone hands it off. And he will be brought down by Gray. Gain of 3 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. He drops back to pass. The QB tucks it and scrambles. He'll slide safely to the ground. That's good for a gain of 4. Fifth play of the drive.
Hike.
Boone with the handoff. And Gray brings him down. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go.
Hike.
Boone with the handoff. And the tackle will be made by Henry. That'll cost them a couple yards. Second down for the offense.
Hike.
Boone surveys the field. There's a penalty flag on the field. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll take the penalty. A shotgun set for the offense. Boone surveys the field. He's looking deep down the left side, and he's in for the score. They're setting up for the extra point.
Hike.
And French with the kick. And the kick runs out of gas before making it in. No good. That score widens their lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He sends it off. He catches the kickoff. That's the end of that play. First and 10 for the offense. Francis steps back into the pocket. Penalty marker on the field. And he will be brought down by Payne. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. They're going to flag the defense for holding here. They'll accept the penalty. First and 10 for the offense. Francis hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 17. First and 10. Francis with the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. That'll bring up second down. Second and 10 for the offense. Francis with the handoff. He's finally taken down. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10. Francis steps back into the pocket. He makes the deep throw. Single coverage downfield. The pass is incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. He'll make the throw deep over the middle of the field. It will be caught by Ball. There's a flag on the play, and he will be brought down by Crawford. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. It looks like they're going to call holding on the offense. They'll accept the penalty. The offense comes in on second down. Francis steps back into the pocket. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. The offense sets up with two backs. Francis back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He makes the punt. And the punt will land out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. The handoff is taken by Chapman, and the defense brings him down. Short loss on the play. Second down, 12 yards to go. Boone surveys the field, makes the throw near the 35-yard line. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. The offense comes in on third down. Boone surveys the field. Roberts with the grab. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Boone drops back into the pocket. And Jennings gets a hold of him for the sack. That will be a loss of 5. Second and long for the offense. He steps back to pass. Boone makes the throw. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 4 on the play. Let's see if the offense continues their rhythm on third downs. So far today, they've had the defense's number. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will be good for about 1. The defense will use a timeout here. That will be their first of the half. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. Norman with the kick. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Francis back to pass. He finds a target on the right side of the field, and he snagged it. And he's hit right away and taken down. A nice pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10. Incomplete. Second and 10. He sees a target over the middle, and it's knocked away by the defense. 3rd and 10 for the offense. Francis steps back into the pocket. It will be caught by Ball. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. 1st and 10. Francis back to pass. Zings one. The pass is intercepted. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. And it's a catch by Hopkins. And the tackle will be made by Lynch. Gain of 17. 1st and 10 for the offense. Dropping back. Boone makes the throw. And the ball is batted down. Second and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. And it's a catch by Hopkins. Gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10. Boone surveys the field, finds a target, and it's a catch by Hopkins. He's tackled. Gain of 13, and the offense will call timeout here. That will be their first. 1st down and 10 to go. Boone surveys the field. Incomplete. A shotgun set for the offense. He drops back to pass. Brought down by Greer. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense comes in on 3rd down. 15 yards to go. Boone surveys the field. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Norman boots it away here. And the kick goes out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Go! He drops back to pass. Complete. And he will be brought down by Payne. Gain of 13. 1st and 10. Francis steps back into the pocket. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Francis whips it. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. That brings us to the end of the 2nd quarter. Things could go either way. The offense lines up to kick it off. And French with the kick. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line.
Sit hut.
Francis hands it off. Carr wrestles him to the ground. That will be good for about 1. 2nd down. 3 yards to go.
Sit hut.
Francis hands it off. Shakes off the first tackle. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. A 2 tight end set for the offense. Francis back to pass. Drop pass by the offense. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. He punts it away. He's put to the turf. First and 10 for the offense. They'll send a player in motion.
Go!
Looking short for a target. And Greer makes the tackle. That will be good for about 1. The offense comes in on second down. Penalty flag on the field. Ooh, the defender looked like he moved early. Refs are going to get him for encroachment. They'll accept the penalty. Second down, 13 yards to go.
Set hike.
He fakes the handoff and tucks it on the QB keeper. And he wisely slides down. Gain of 7 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Boone with the handoff. He sheds off the defender. He is taken down. Tackle by Jennings. Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Boone drops back into the pocket. Throws one. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
Boone with the handoff. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. That'll be good for a couple yards. Third down, 2 yards to go. Running the RPO. He'll give it away and let the runner take it. The tackle is made. Gain of 3 on the play. The punt team takes the field. Norman boots it away here. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Francis hands it off. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Stevens. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down, 3 yards to go. A flag on the play. Looks like the defender jumped early. They're going to get him for encroachment. They will accept the penalty. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Francis steps back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the right side. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That'll go for about 3 yards. Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go.
Set hike.
Francis with the handoff. He is wrapped up by Bush. They'll lose 1 on the play. Third down, 3 yards to go. Francis hands it off. Wrestle to the ground. Tackle by Crawford. That's good for 10 yards. 6th play of the drive. Francis steps back into the pocket. Makes the short throw. Boom! Cannon with the tackle. That'll be good for about 2. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Francis hands it off. Tackle made by Rogers. Small gain on the play. 2 receivers for the offense. Francis hands it off. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That will be good enough to move the chains. First and 10 for the offense. The third quarter comes to an end. It's anyone's game so far. First and 10 for the offense. Player in motion to the left. Delayed handoff. And the tackle will be made by Duncan. That will be a loss of 2. The offense comes in on second down. 12 yards to go.
Go!
Tosses it up, and it's picked off by the defense. And he safely steps out of bounds. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. There's a flag on the play. I think somebody moved. That's a false start, and they'll accept the penalty. First down and long. Boone hands it off. And the tackle will be made by Henry. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down. 3 yards to go. Boone with the handoff. And Jennings brings him down for the tackle. Gain of 4 on the play. 3 receivers for the offense.
Go!
Boone with the handoff. And he's tackled. That will be good enough to pick up the first down. First and goal.
Tonight.
Hand off to the left side. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after.
Go!
There's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick is off. Breaks away from the first defender. And the defender got him down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Tonight.
Francis with the handoff. Boom! Cannon with the tackle. They'll pick up a couple yards here. Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He makes the throw up near the 45. Reeled in that long toss. And he is tackled. A huge pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Motion from the backfield.
Tonight.
Francis back to pass. He turns it upfield. He'll slide safely to the ground. That'll go for about 3 yards. Second down, 7 yards to go.
Tonight.
Francis whips it. Interception. Ripped to the ground. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Boone hands it off. And Gray brings him down. Gain of 3 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go.
Tonight.
The handoff is taken by fumble on the field. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. The offense looks to get things going here on first down.
Tonight.
He gives it away. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. That's good for about 2. Second down for the offense. 2 yards to go.
Go!
Inside run. Tackle made by Rodgers. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down. Francis steps back into the pocket. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The offense lines up to go for two.
Sit hut.
Francis with the handoff, and they're able to convert for two. A flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. It looks like they're going to call a face mask on that play, and they'll take the penalty. The offense sets up to go for two. Francis back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. He decides to keep it himself. The two-point attempt is good. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They will accept the penalty. They're electing to go for two here.
Go!
Francis back to pass. Scrambling. They successfully convert the two-point try. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. Rogers kicks it away. The kickoff is caught. He'll return the kick up near the 30. First and 10 for the offense. Kuhn surveys the field. Looking short for a target. Britt lost ball on the field. And he's wrestled to the ground. First and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Pulled down for the sack. It's Cannon. That gets us to second down. And the offense calls timeout. They'll have two remaining. The offense comes in with three receivers. He drops back into the pocket. Francis lets it go. He pulls it in, and he will be brought down by Payne. Gain of 10 on the play. The offense will use a timeout here. That will be their second timeout. The offense comes in on third down. 3 yards to go.
Select.
Francis lets it go. And the defender got him down. Gain of 11, and the offense will call timeout here. That will be their last of the half. First down and 10 to go. Francis back to pass. He turns it upfield, and he safely slides to the ground. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go. Francis steps back into the pocket. He tosses it off to the left side of the field. Tackle made by Rogers. That will keep the chains moving. The offense sets up in shotgun. Francis lets it go. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense comes out in a 4-receiver set. Francis steps back into the pocket. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. Rogers kicks it away. And it's good. They'll reclaim some lost ground with that score. They're going to attempt a kickoff conversion. 4th and 12 from the 28. Dropping back. Francis lets it go. He pulls it in. That's a rare kickoff conversion and allows the offense to keep the ball. Second play of the drive.
Select.
Francis steps back into the pocket. He finds a target up. Intercepted. And the tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive.
Hike.
And he takes a knee. Second down. 12 yards to go. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. Third down and long. And he takes a knee. The offense lines up to punt. All right, folks, that brings things to an end for us today. For everyone at Axis Football, this is Andy McNamara saying goodbye until next time.